Welcome to Business Time. I am Melisha. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Today, we will be looking at strategies for effective communication within an organization. We're going to be looking at the communication process and strategies for effective communication within an organization. Communication can be considered to be the sending and receiving or the exchange of information or message from one person to another or among groups of people. Now, for communication to take place, it has to go through a process. So, we are going to be looking at the communication process. Now, if you look at that diagram, you will see that it has the sender who will send the message, and of course, the receiver who will receive the message, and the receiver will give feedback to the sender. Throughout the communication process, there can also be some kind of disruption, interference in it, and we refer to that as noise. Now, let's take a deeper look into the communication process. The sender, who is the sender? Of course, the sender is the person who sends the message. Now, the sender does what we call encoding. The sender is the one who develops, yes, and send the message, but in sending the message has to be one that is properly put together so that the receiver is able to understand what it is that the sender is saying. So, when creating the message, the sender must ensure that the message is encoded properly so that the receiver can understand it. Now, of course, when the message is sent to the receiver has to do what we call decoding. This is where the receiver decodes the message by seeking to break it down so that they can have a full understanding of what it is that the sender is saying. And of course, feedback is very important because it is the response that the receiver will give to the sender. The feedback is what will allow the sender to find out if the receiver has understood or understand the message. And of course, the receiver will act a particular way based on the message received. Now, if you recall, we talked about noise before. Now, noise is anything that can distort, disrupt, or interfere with the process. Have you ever been in class online and someone in your home is playing the radio or watching the TV and it is so loud that you can hardly hear what your teacher is saying? Or have you ever been in class online or even physical class and all you are thinking about is the girl or the boy that you like? And if someone was to ask you, Michelle, what did the teacher say a while ago? The only thing you could say, I am not sure. I did not hear a word. Right? So that is noise that can interrupt the communication process at any point. Okay? Now, let's look at some strategies for effective communication. First one, make sure the most appropriate channel is used. Second one, provide an opportunity to get feedback. The third one, use more than one channel to transfer messages such as meetings, emails, and so on. The fourth and final one, try to repeat important messages. All right, that is it for the communication process and strategies for effective communication within an organization. Hope you learned something. See you next time.